A last-minute briefing for Chinese tourists before their holiday starts. But this isn't any ordinary cruise.
Shisha's peace is gained by our martyrs' blood.
This ship sails to Sisha Islands, also known as the Paracels, which are in disputed waters in the South China Sea. The Chinese had seized the islands from Vietnam in the 1970s. Vietnam still has a claim on them, as does Taiwan. But China has control now. It's turned one of the islands into a military outpost, although that's not included on this tour. Instead, tourists are taken to the smaller islands.
I love the motherland. I love Shisha.
Patriotism and nationalism are on full display throughout the trip, which is open only to Chinese citizens who pass a background check. Back on deck, holidaymakers watch a documentary about how the Paracels were won.
To maintain territorial integrity, those fleets were selected to be the main force of patrol ships in the Shisha Islands.
The next day, one of the tourists tells us what this trip meant to her.
I feel very proud, especially after watching the documentary, learning that the Chinese Navy beat Vietnam's warships with only 4 small patrol boats.
The Paracels are not included in the case filed by the Philippines at the UN Court of Arbitration. It does, however, fall within China's claims, which covers nearly 90% of the South China Sea. And it offers an example of how China shows its strength, even in the face of competing claims. Florence Looi, Al Jazeera, Beijing.